Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here. And I'm not sure what we're doing, but what I do know is that Chipmonk seems to be hard at work with lots of paper on the thing, doing some research. But while he was doing that, he's managed to stumble across some logs. So obviously he's going to take a minor little break from his research to investigate the logs because they look rather curious. Head researcher? Could be interesting.
Head researcher's log. We have finally found our perfect location. It is secluded, hidden away, mostly inside of mountain. Nobody will look for us here. Problem was already occupied by ancients. Not too much problem. Our glorious forces evicted them in diplomatic bags. Not problem. Now we will repurpose facility, remove this filthy, horrible superpowers thing they have set up in one of these areas, and replace it for our grand project. We will start to look for candidate soon, once work is finished. Praise the great machine.
With that, Chipmonk had finished listening to this mad person's log and gets no more answers other than this used to be somebody else's facility until a bunch of nutters came along and evicted them, also known as shooting them. Yes, maybe he'll uncover more of this madman's logs and find out more. But the whole finding a candidate probably doesn't sit well. What we'll do is we'll let him get on with it. And we need to get on with it because we need to pass more time. Go faster. What are we researching? Multi-analyzer. Yep. Sounds about right. Fire foam, because you'll know fire foam's important. Oh. Money. Have a chat with them. Have we got anything we can sell? No. If only they had another advanced component. That would have been handy, but we have got absolutely nothing. Bye. We're still going through and gestating a load of militors. Because we've got a grand fight coming up. Which will be slow and laborious. Why exactly are we growing nothing? Why are we growing nothing? Because there's no water, because I changed the mod without actively changing something. That's my fault. We lost the whole crop. Never mind. Somewhere behind here should be water. There you go. Get to it, people. Chop, chop. Why do I do this every goddamn time? Every time. Am I ever gonna contact another thing? No, right. I'm doing it. It's going. Just get rid of it. Right, finally. I got rid of that thing. That's what you'd normally do to find another vault. But, seeing as I'm not travelling anywhere with this character, because I know how RimWorld works with single-person caravans. They tend to just, vanish. Slightest hiccup, poof, gone, vanished into the ether. On a single character run, that would be very, very bad. So we're not doing it. More chem fuel. I should remember to get that 20 gold. There isn't any gold on the map. We have to procure our gold. We do need to get to standard mech tech before I can do my next plan. In here. In actual fact. Uselessness. Oh, building. No, I'm not building for my enemies, thank you. They don't like me. I'm not particularly a great fan of them. While everything outside burns very good. Standard issue, really. 9 times out of 10, the whole map is on fire. At least my stockpiles aren't on fire. There are some people I watch whose stockpile regularly sets itself on fire. Fire prevention is very important. Try not to forget your fire prevention. Do I really need a sewage treatment plant? No, but do I actually have materials to make something? I don't think making a limestone one would be a particularly great idea, mind you. I'm looking at a septic tank, because that's got enough processing to deal with one person's waste. I'm gonna make a steel one. Not that I have ridiculous amounts of steel at the moment. What happens if I made a wooden one? You make a wooden one. You need 100 resources. Oh, we got another Minotaur. Excellent. Is that also steel? Those two are steel. Marble. Sandstone's not a bad idea. Granite. Just looking at these things and just going, yes. Most people would be thinking, what the hell are you putting apart the buildings for? Resources. At this point, if I want to make something out of blocks, I'm going to have to find enough blocks. Some of them are very nice steel. A fair amount back, 2 to 3 per block. It's not like I paid any resources to put them in the first place, so why not? Thank you, I want to select all of that. Sandstone or granite will do very nicely for this job. That was slate, wasn't it? I mean, slate does have hygienic factor, but don't really care about hygienic factor when you're building a shit pit. Construction 9. There you go, right, that should be plenty of deconstruction. That should give me a reasonable amount of blocks. What I will do is go storage. Is ignore it, because I don't have. Why don't I have not skips, like pallets? Just okay. Smithing, electricity, machining, multi-analyzer I'm working on. Well, that doesn't give me the armoured walls. And the armoured embrasures, which is very handy for this outer wall. Complex furniture gives you complex furniture. Very strange that basic furniture and complex furniture is only partially done. What the hell is going on? What the? Okay, something is very weird gone on here. No. Not with a long string of errors. If it's all the same, I'd rather not. Bit weird. Sort of dumping them in a pile over here. Finish research on the multi-analyzer. Excellent. Now we will start work on fire foam, the ultimate way to stockpile fires. Then complex furniture, because apparently I was part way through. They must have changed the. Something must have changed. That's all I can say about that one. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I could look at this and go. This is why nobody really wants to use the default. This is the default research screen, by the way, people. Every time you've seen the fancy one, that's a mod. This is default. I do not understand how anybody could really use this abomination. That's all it qualifies as. Sandstone, granite. Granite one of those sounds really nice about now. Hey. This stonk is tiny too. Let's run some piping along there. Pick it up to there. This is connected. I can then any piping that's in here and deconstruct it. It doesn't need to come via here, it can just go by the wall. Right, next, deconstruct that. May seem a bit strange, but it's fine. It's overkill and it's consuming power. But while the strange visitors we just learnt about were here, they needed it. They needed a big processing plant, but we won't do. Oh yeah, the cabling in the wall is a mess. Bit of a leftover really, but never mind. We'll get there eventually. Ta-da! Great! Yeah, he doesn't produce 50 litres per day. If he produced 50 litres of stuff, what? More steel? Don't mind if I do. Saves me digging it out the walls. It's very much quicker to reprocess it. Repurpose it, mind you. Monsoon. Bit windy out there. Line up. 1 Minotaur left? Yeah. 6 Minotaurs, then I'll need some form of melee. I could throw some of the smaller ones. Oh, research fire foam. Praise be. Fire foam has been researched. Now what am I researching? Basic furniture, then complex furniture. Then drug production, then psychite refining, so we can actually have a lab. Or, medical needs. Don't need that. Our last Minotaur is, ready. Please go to the halfway point. Because I don't have the command range I should have. Chipmonk doesn't have the command range yet. Mad Boom Rat. You may fire when ready. Yeah, no, it's going to create another forest fire. Never mind. Shit happens. Ooh, Wiley's over here. Go over there. We are getting ready. For something in particular. That's why I'm building these up. Oh, look, it just went pop. Oh, too late. It caught fire. I don't like the looks of that. Well, it's not the end of the world if the canola goes up, really. Be right when I get the outer wall up, because flames can't jump across walls. I like regular burning, eh? Oh no, here comes the rain. No. Not rescuing anyone or doing anything for anyone. It's solo for a reason. Way, we've now got complex furniture, which means I can now go storage and go. Oh look, a wooden pallet. I don't have the wood for. You know, it all keeps burning down and all that. Fine, the agri hand can go and deal with it. Do that as well. Right, built that. You are preferred stone blocks. Raw food, vegetables. When we get an overflow eventually of rice, because it's just leading an entire diet of just ground up rice. Yep, because it's quick and easy to grow, most responsive to hydroponics. So there you go. That's why that's happening. Do we not have enough wood? Right, finish that job off for you. No, it needs a lot more wood. Chop. Get chopping. Also clears line of fire for the guns, which is a bit better. Stop. Hand's going a bit. Sleepy hand. Ah, here we are. Right, you preferred meat. Fixed. Right, And this will eventually fill up. We've got more space efficient, so I can fit really nice, larger scale water facilities later on when I need them. Don't need them straight away. I mean, we're talking about having to fuel up nuclear power cooling tower. Cracking through the research, because we don't really have much in the way of money. Wait, I already bought these. Ooh. I don't have much in the way of steel, but nuclear power. We don't have much in the way of that or components. But nuclear power. Nice! What was I researching? Yeah, no. It's fine. It's fine, I can stay. I can go on hold. Well, I guess at this point it's best we'd best think about poking the bear, so they say. Pissing off the locals. In other words, pissing off the local mechanoids, so I can nick their more advanced tech. That's how it's going to work. I need to contain with like 3 melee people. It's basically going to be the unit and like 3 of these. The easiest way to stop these is to just engage them in melee. They are rubbish in melee combat. You just tie them up and then pick them off. Everything bar the paramedic, I think, is coming along with. I'm going to go out mob-handed and I'm just going to throw minions at them. But I think I'll have to order that one first thing next episode. We get to fight the first of the bosses. And then things start getting interesting. I mean, we gain access to limitless resources, but we'll probably make ourselves known to the populace of the planet. These things don't go unnoticed. Because at the moment, it's virtually the same outside as it was all the time. Haven't really noticed. We've got some friendlies who've come along and spotted us, and they're willing to trade with the weird hermit inside the vault. But once we do something a little bit more noticeable, I very much doubt everybody else will stay away. Because they'll go, oh, shinies. We don't want anybody taking our shinies. Those are ours, not theirs. Mitts off. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.